What is up guys, and welcome back to another video on the Theme Park Thought YouTube channel, where today I'm going to be talking about my experiences at this year's Thorpe Park Fright Nights. Make sure to like this video, and if we can aim for 30 likes I'll give my opinion on this year's Alton Towers Scarefest. I'm also aiming for 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, so if you can subscribe and like the video I'd really appreciate that, and let's get into my opinion on this year's Thorpe Park Fright Nights 2021. Also, big disclaimer, this video will include spoilers. Let me just start off by saying, wow, what an event the team at Thorpe Park have put on this year. The park's atmosphere is absolutely incredible. As soon as it hits 3 PM, the park becomes alive. The variety in scare mazes and scare zones, and even shows, there is something to do everywhere in the park. Let me start off by talking about the mazes. So I went to the pass holders preview event on the 7th of October, where I experienced all 3 mazes and trailers twice. First off, I'll talk about Platform 15. So this is the last year of Platform, which has been such a good maze throughout the years. It has such a good storyline, and the park execute and themes it so well to fit in with the storyline. I had such a good run through on this maze as well. I got sent through with just a group of 2, which made the maze just even more suspenseful. There's hardly any noise, and the sudden crashes and bangs. Such good jump scares. I also love the way they use the big train, like the old train from Canada Creek Railway, as like a set piece. Because the actors can just jump out of there. It's got flame effects, it's so good. I also love the way you start off by getting the story explained to you, and it's just such a good maze, and it will be beloved by all Thorpe Park fans. Such a good maze throughout the year, and I remember it in the 2019 year, my first ever maze I experienced, and it will always be in my mind. The ending's also so good as well, the way it like tricks you into thinking it's the end of the maze, and then it just takes you into a room with strobe lights and about 5 actors just jump out you again in your face. It's such a good ending, and yeah, definitely going to be missed at future Fright Nights events. So yeah, this year was great. It wasn't one of my favourites out of them all, but I really did enjoy the platform this year, so definitely going to be missed. And yeah, let's move on to talk about Creek Freak. So, Creek Freak was definitely one of the just most mental mazes I've ever experienced. I didn't experience it in 2019, so this year it was completely new for me. It was just so intense. The amount of actors which are packed within the maze is absolutely incredible. There's so many that just pop up in your face and just scare the living daylights out of you. I've got vivid memories as well of being pinned in the corner by 2 actors just terroring me, and I was just like, I can't, this is mad. Yeah, at the start of the maze you get taken to the pre-show where you basically being explained to you that you're, one of the new recruits for this wood mill, and they're saying nothing dodgy's going on, and then you get called through. I got sent through the rotten wood one, which is a crawl space, which was not the nicest. I came out with muddy knees, muddy hands. It was quite funny, but yeah, I was at the back of the group, so right, they sent everyone through the normal queue, and then last 2 just get sent through the rotten wood, and I was like, brilliant. So we were already quite a far bit behind our group already, so yeah, so we were very far behind our group, and it was mad how everyone was just already gone, and there was all the actors were like already there just to scare us as well. So yeah, we get out the crawl space, and then there's 2 people just there just waiting for me, and then pin me in the corner, start screaming in her face. I was like, okay, hi. It was a bit mad, and I really enjoyed it. Then you're going through all these scenes, loads of actors everywhere with axes or blood. There's loads of mist and smoke everywhere. You got that rotten flesh that I tested in my Aroma Prime video. Smelling it, like you can smell it everywhere, and it's mad. Then you've got just like the soundtrack playing in the background. You've got people jumping in your face with blood all on them. It's such an intense maze, and the ending's mad as well. How you get chased by the chainsaws, then you walk down the ending, and there's like a little guns thing that goes off as well. It's mad. One of the maddest things as well was I got split up from a group through the strobe maze as well, which I didn't enjoy. I got told I was badwood, and I was like, nice, thank you. So got sent off, and yeah, it was just such a mad maze, and I'd fully recommend going if you haven't experienced it before, because there's nothing like it I've experienced before. So mad. And then finally we're going to talk about Traders, which is the brand new maze for this year. I did not have a clue what I was going to be on. I went into it completely blind. I didn't watch any videos on it. I'd only heard a couple of rumours about it's going to be like themed past attractions, all this stuff, and it was very, very exciting, the lead up to it. We got into it, and I love the exterior. I love how it's got like the retro signs. It's really cool. It's got that banging soundtrack as well, the like retro sort of one. Really enjoyed it. So yeah, I just had completely no idea, just went in blind, and it's amazing. It's one of the best mazes I've ever experienced. The theming in there, the way you go through the different set pieces, the way it's brought back past mazes as well, so good. So yeah, you get taken into like a cinema sort of thing, the Super Spark, I think it's called cinema, and then you get told there's loads of power cuts, and then you get taken through this screen where there's like electrocuting and it like comes live, and you're going into like this dentist room, which was one of the theme, like the movies, I think it's called like Beyond the Chair or something. Stuff from Saw, it's got stuff from Asylum, it's got all this stuff, and you're just walking through all the mazes, and like through the maze, and all these different rooms. They're themed to past attractions. It's like so well put together. The theming in some of the rooms as well, because you get taken through it so quickly as well, because some people are just running, you don't have the time to appreciate like the theme in there. When I did my second run through, I did take my time to walk through and appreciate it, and it's so well done. My favourite rooms have to be the big top one. I'm not too sure. I think it's called like Bozo's Playtime or something. I'm not too sure. And the Nightmare one. They were both so well. The theming in there is amazing. The set pieces as well, like with the bed, how the actor pops up and the costume the actor's wearing is mad. It's like a massive like droop. I don't know how to explain it, but it's literally like a creature, like a monster from a movie, from your nightmares. It's mad. And yeah, the big top one as well, with all the play boxes, the clowns just pop out, and then I've got a memory as well of this mirror, and you're walking through and it just pops up to someone there banging on it, and it's like, wow, did not expect that in the slightest. So they did it really well. All of the set pieces so well done in there, and the way you go through with like different movies, it's so well done. The only problem I had was sometimes it did feel a bit rushed, so you didn't get to take it in. But as I said, with my group, I stayed to the back a bit, took it all in, and I did really enjoy it doing that way. Also, I hated the doll one. It was terrifying. I don't like dolls. So when I was at the front of the first run through, yeah, I did not enjoy that. Just seeing the dolls, I was like, nope, I am not going. I'm not moving. So yeah, that was fun. Yeah, it was. But honestly, one of the maddest mazes I've done. The ending's mad as well, how you're like basically going through like the projection room, and then all these sparks are going off. You've got loads of every single movie just combined together. It's like there's so many actors in there, it's amazing. It's like full on start to finish, and then one of the sickest mazes I've done though. So rating them, I'd probably say my favourite was gonna have to be Trailers. Great maze, didn't expect it and really enjoyed it. Then it'd be Creek Freak, just because of how intense it was and how well themed it was, and I loved it. And then Platform, even though Platform is still an amazing maze, it's still like it just wasn't as good as the other two, but still really enjoyed them. Some of the best mazes I've ever done, and yeah, definitely get yourself to Fright Nights this year. Moving on to the scare zones then. So this year we had Creek Freak Unchained, we had Swarm Invasion, and we had the Crows, what's called a Morkin Meadow. I mean, you can sort of count Like and Thorpe vs Amity as a scare zone, but I'd say it's more of a show. Yeah, honestly, they were all insane this year. The fact that I went on the preview event as well, there was hardly anybody in there, so you got such good interactions with some of the actors. I really enjoyed it, and it made for such good content on my channel, and one of the funniest videos I think I've ever made, that preview event, definitely. So yeah, so you go in, so Creek Freak Unchained was amazing. Like I said, I had such good interactions with some of the people, with some of the cast members in there, especially, I'm not sure what his name was. We did odds on for him to chop off my legs. It was such a good interaction. I really enjoyed it. But yeah, all the different interactions I had with the buckwheats, they did such a good job. I can't imagine how it's going to be like on a busy day, because I'm not going to be experiencing on a peak day. But I can tell you what, there's only like 8 actors in there, so with the amount of public they get, I'm not sure how it's going to handle it, so hopefully they can do well. And you've also got the Crows Morecambe Meadow. That was absolutely incredible, brand new for this year, and wow, did they do a good job of it. It's so intense, like there's just as in suspenseful sort of thing. There's just no one, as you like, no one talks, no one says a thing, and it's just like, where are you? And then they just pop out from somewhere and they pin you in the corner and they don't let you walk past. It's so mad how they do it, and it's so good. It's really the like just the atmosphere in there is like, wow, it's so good. Such a good zone, and they've really done well with it. It really like sort of, I've never experienced it, but zombie scare zone, I've seen videos from it, and it really did like kind of make me feel like it was like that again. Because apparently that was amazing. I really wish that Alton Towers would do something again like that. So it was such a good, zone. I really enjoyed it. And then you've got Swarm Invasion, which I had such a good interaction with some of the actors. I got taken into a tent, interrogated, and it was mad. Got shouted at, got screamed in my face, and then I also asked someone for a cooker, a grill. They did not like that. They told me nope, you're not allowed one, and then told me I'm not funny. So that was fun. And then yeah, really enjoyed that as well. Sometimes there's not not a huge amount of actors in there, but hopefully on the peak days I do have a lot more. Like I said, I'm not going to experience it, but yeah, really good events. Unfortunately, I didn't experience Lycan Thorpe versus Amity. I didn't experience Birthday Bash. I didn't experience Legacy because that wasn't working when I went. So them three, I've seen videos from Lycan Thorpe versus Amity. It looks amazing, and so does Legacy. Legacy with all the past mazes, and it looks like such a good show. And then Birthday Bash looks really good as well. How they've got all the actors there, and yeah, look, they all look really good again. So I think overall Thorpe have smashed it with this event. The amount of like things you can do there without having to pay for the mazes is so good. Complete opposite to Alton Towers. Like if you go Alton Towers, you literally have to pay for everything if you want to do it. So yeah, it's such a good event that Thorpe have really put on. So I really did enjoy it. The theming of the event, the scenes as well, and some of the mazes, really good. I think it's one of the best for lots I've experienced myself. So definitely get yourself down, go experience it, get on trailers, and yeah, really enjoyed it. One of my favourite events I've done. So 100% Thorpe smashed it, and you need to experience it for yourself. And I'm saying now, it's worth paying for the mazes because they are insane this year. So yeah, this has been all then for today's video. Thank you so much for watching to the end. If you have made it this far, make sure to comment the word crumpet, and make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I've been Thorpe Park Folk. Goodbye.